Hi everyone. Hi Ed, hi Listenon. Hi Dave, happy to see you here. Hi Aggie, hi DMG. So happy to see you all. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Yo
Hi
molegato,
buddy.
drink some water.
Already drinking water. There we go. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is Tuesday. I am crazy. Like I am not good at timekeeping. Alright, so Tuesday, game dev day. We are going to go head deep into the costume system in Twinkle. I think it's a cool thing to do. I think it's like as good of a moment as any other to develop it. Never too late to hydrate? Yeah, that's absolutely right. So yeah, now, how are you doing? What is going on in your week? I hope it's fantastic. I hope you are doing a lot of cool things, because I know all of you are creative, you are always working on cool stuff. So yeah.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave.
Oh, let me see.
They say the following. Archaeologists found a box of pencils which they believe belonged to William Shakespeare. However, the pencils are very worn, so they can't tell if they are to be or not to be.
Oh my god. Also, hi you, hi 12. Thank you. How's you doing? You too. I hope you're having a great day. So yeah, let's go to the art scene, and we can already see Unity opening here. Oh, someone's ringing the bell, but okay, I guess it's running for it. Sorry about that. I just is the best. Like, she's over here tending to everything. She is like a whole machine. She's doing everything. She's the best. All right. Doing fine. Oh, those are good because I not even like doing that, but I don't really know what they were going to do. Oh, that's a stream for me. That she sounded like same as always.
Intercepted a transmission from Devlog that says this. I'm currently working on a car registration system for my lore, due to the car I'm modeling in Blockbench. The system I came up with works in such a way where you can have between 7062260 and 119600000 possibilities.
That's a lot. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. All right, and everyone give her just a big clap. She just went to attend the doorbell. She's the best. I love you. You're my life. So yeah, like, things you are looking here is because I was like developing a few little changes. Like, as you can see, the icon for getting the UFO transformation is different. I've also been doing a lot of bug fixes, changes in the menus. You'll see it's like nothing too impressive, but things that you appreciate when they're there. Oh, hi Gal, happy to see ya! Merry Gamer Christmas! How's your day going? And also, hi Shippy! Welcome to the mines! Yeah, let's jump into work in the costume system as you mentioned. Like, there's like a lot of busy work to do.
I've got a good joke for you. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
I really didn't get that one.
Intercepted a transmission from Devlog that says this. I gotta say, your easygoing voice combined with the edgy music makes me want to see you drive Shadow's bike while dressed up in your wife guy costume.
Yeah, it really is kind of a vibe. So let me go here to the coding window. Let me see. Yeah, here in data I got everything from attendees, hands, whatever. So I will create one for for costumes, and we will have a database for them. Delete the costume. That's a promotion 5 hours and 3. Maybe he will, maybe he will. Did they make any announcement? Do they have anything special for today? Because I haven't been following. So yeah, let's see. One thing I don't like about Unity is how it doesn't open the right one. So yeah, let's make this
Hey molegato,
scriptable object.
the lesser known one has a message for you. It says, am I glad he's frozen in there, and that we're out here, and that he's the sheriff, and that we're frozen out here, and that we're in there, and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman?
What? Mario movie trailer, glass. Oh yeah, that's a little bit expected. I thought maybe they would like give something new to Mario Kart or something. But hey, if they just go with the bare minimum, it's like, okay, less reason for me to spend money, which is good. So since this is an scriptable object, and let me zoom in a little bit so you can actually read the text.
Got a message from our pal Aggiwag. They say the following. Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food about hot eat the food?
Those are wise words to live by. The thing is, in Unity we got this thing called scriptable objects, and they are like cool data structures that you can edit in the editor, and it's super handy. So we'll just make the costumes like this, and it will be just very easy to edit them later on. So let me see, first of all we need like a label for them, which is the name that they will show in the editor and everything else. Though to be honest, actually, we don't even need that, we already have items, we can just assign them to an item. Item name, there we go. Oh please Shippy, I am not a very good teacher, but I will be happy if you learn things by watching my streams. I will always try my best. No, we got the item name, which will bring us the land, the price, and everything else to buy them. And we actually need a mesh. That will be the mesh that we use for the costume. I'll call this body mesh, because later on we will add like maybe hair or hats or whatever, but for now just a single mesh for the whole body will do. Also thank you CP. And let me see, for now this should work already on the front of adding data, so we can make a list of them. Not with the attitude you're not, maybe. Attitude is a hard thing. There we go, create a folder in here. Clothes. Hi Waro, happy to see ya, how you doing? Okay, cool thing is that I don't have a menu to add them, I forgot to add this. Oh thank you Waro, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 12 months, a whole year of subscriptions, oh my god. Seriously, thank you so much for the support. But you won't complain, I haven't made you work in here.
Got a message from our pal Thapali. They say the following. I mean the fact that you are benevolent and wanting others to better themselves would make you a good teach me thanks. You've certainly been a brilliant mentor thus far. Happy face.
Thank you, DNG. Hi, Sai. Haven't seen yet. That's a lot of dancing molegatos. So I see that. Oh, I see. Okay, this will be easier. I will not use the serious, the scriptable objects. I think it will be cool to just make it serializable and have a list in the character itself. It will be probably easier to set up. Because I can also have a game object or a list of them, and we can maybe make one of those like activate some effect or whatever. Okay, so now if I come here, I don't think I need the folder I made before. Oh my god, Unity is so slow to load. Oh, thank you, Sai. That's cool. I am happy seeing that my little avatar is over there having a party in places I don't even know. That's so cool. Okay, so what I will do now is we got Twinkle in here, and we got this script called Twinkle extension, and this controls a whole lot of things for Twinkle. Everything that is not inside the character system that is specific to Twinkle, stuff like interacting with items or the UFON rights or whatever, or the health, everything is in here. And I will add I think I will add the there we go, we got the energy, everything in here, and effects and contact points. I think here is a good point for this. Hey, look at her go! Just lesson known, profitize it. Another cool thing in Unity is this header thing. Like, you can add like modifiers to the variables, and it's pretty cool. So if I add this header costumes and I just add a poly variable in here, and I add a list in here, we got a list. And now if I come here, and it loads a whole lot of time because Unity is just so slow. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh, thank you, automated bot. And thank you, listener, for the comment. Everyone, that link that just appeared in there, that's the link to Twinkle's Galactic Tour page on Steam. You can wishlist the game if you want. It will certainly help a lot when it comes to launch. But here, you cannot see it very well because the text is super small, but we got a clothes in here and we can actually add stuff. So first thing I will add is the default clothes. Actually, I will go back to the code. I want to add a name just so that I know what everything is. There we go. But you know what, the item name should be enough, maybe. Yeah, I am flip-flopping from one idea to the other, but I think this will be the best. Just maybe I should... Will it show if it's the name? Will it show in the list? Because I want to know what everything is without having to opening it. Oh my god, Unity is so slow. There we go. Yeah, it shows. Okay, so whatever, this works. And here's the thing. I will open this. There we go. Let me see. There we go. So I have both views, and I can like come over here and see things. Like for example, we got this. Oh, do you know what I should do? I should specify the mesh for that. DJ Bomb had emote. I should make emotes with all of the characters. I really should at some point. Because especially Bab, we need Bab emotes. She's the best. She's everyone's darling. Okay, so we got the body mesh. And we know that this is this mesh, the body one default one. So I will assign it. And we won't activate anything. Or yeah, maybe let's activate the glasses. There we go. Now let's make another one. And this one will be the Santa costume that I made for the Christmas post. And we will call this instead of default. Default clothes. Santa dress. And this one is the body Santa, which goes with the hat, which is cool, so
Hey
we
molegato,
don't need to activate anything.
Twinkle has a message for you. It says, I wanna date Rabo lady but I wanna be Bath. You really have something for everyone in there.
Yeah, that's absolutely valid. Beth is actually like so impressive too. I want to do more things with Beth. She's only getting a single mission in this small area, but she will get much more later on. And then we will also add the silk dress. Because it doesn't make much sense to call it China dress when we are in a space in a different planet. So it's just silk dress. And we don't activate anything with this one either. Okay, so we got 3 costumes. Cool. And I need to also... Let me see. Oh yeah, because I cannot... What is wrong with this? Why is this 0? I don't know why this is not applying. Let me open this and close this. And yeah, it is 0. It's as it should. I don't know why this one. Maybe I can just revert it. Alright. I don't know. Weird Unity things. So in any case, we got the data added in the character side. We now have to make the items so you can get them in the inventory. So I will create a new category in here. Over materials, I think. And I will call this clothes. There we go. So now I can actually add some clothes in here. And this one is the default clothes. We will have the box icon for now, and it is the of category clothes. You cannot craft it. It's sold by 100 in shop, although you'll have it by default. Alright, so next is the Santa dress. Same thing, although both of them will have a custom limit of one. You cannot have more than one of each. And finally, the silk dress. There we go. Now, since we added the items, we now have the names in the language database. So we can rename the items, we can give them a name in Spanish, we can give them a description. Twinkle clothes. Ropa de Twinkle. There we go. And we can add a description. Positively twinkling casual outfit. There we go. Alright. Same with the Santa dress. Now, how to describe this for an alien? How do we explain what a Santa dress is? Let me see, bright red, winter dress. Reminiscent of a human idol? Human god? I don't know how to make it funny. Let's come up with something cool. Maybe for them Santa is like a completely different thing. Red Jelly Punisher. The yearly gift person, maybe. Box Grandpa, that's a good one. Alright, let's just keep it like that for now. Maybe I will change it later on. Perfect for a snowy party or for street events. Or maybe even martial arts. Yeah, that sounds clearer. Alright, so we got the items, we got the descriptions. Since we are in test mode, you'll get them items by default in your inventory. Am I out of me? I probably am. I certainly am the worst parts of me. I am told that I am also the better parts of me too. I probably am the lamest, more in the middle parts of me. Those are probably most of me. But most of all, I am a little guy with a big head. Hi Suna, happy to see you in here. Okay, so we got the data, we got everything so that it appears in your inventory. Blockhead, that's me! That's absolutely me. Hi buddy! Alright, so now it's when we actually start coding the questions, because now if we start and we play, we can actually see those items in the inventory, but you cannot do anything with them. Oh, it's a little bit loud. Let me just... There we go. Alright, so here we are. And if we pause and we go to items, like here in close, you see we got all of them. We don't have icons for them yet, but you know, it works. Next thing I want to do is to being able to equip them here in the map menu. So let's get to work on that. And for that, what I had to do is work on the menu, on the UI. There we go. So let me see, I will hide some components that I don't need. So it's a little bit easier to work. See, I don't need this one. And we will activate this one. Alright. So first things first, we need a panel that will open when you choose clothes in here. UI without recommencing, you'll see that this is pretty easy, at least with everything that we got set up already. Alright, so I got this panel. I think we will use the equipment panel as a base. I will duplicate it and just call it panel clothes. And it's just over here. Alright. So what I will do is come here to the clothes button, and as you can see, this one is not interactable. So I activate it. Now this button can be used, and I will do the same thing that with the others, which is just calling the select BAM sub panel. So I come here. And I just tell it, hey, this object, specifically the UI control, you have to call this host, this one. There we go. And here we set it to be the clothes animator. Alright, now, that's not enough because I also have to register this as a sub-panel. There we go. Well, order doesn't matter, we will have it here. So now this button should open this menu, and this menu already has a back button because I copied it from the equipment menu, which is this one. Now I want to simplify this because for now we just want to show here what is the clothes. And we want this to not say equipment, we want this to say clothes. So here, I will use this string text in here and just copy it. There we go, so it will say clothes instead of equipment. We got the back button, which I will probably move before the slot. There we go. Hi Ollie! Saving, absolutely saving. So we got a back button that just goes back to the other one. We got one single slot in here.
Hey molegato. The lesser known one has a message for you. It says, "Hey, molegato, I need to tell you about the time I gave someone a seal. It was the only time I actually gave a folk."
That's a good one, that's a smart person's joke. Alright, and this icon, I don't want this to be a button. I just want this to show the cloth that you got equipped. Or maybe it can be a button, maybe you can unequip things. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. In any case, we got the templates in here. And we don't need the quantity text, I think we'll only have one of each. Other than that, this should be okay. Ow! How come? DNG, just take the chance sometime. Maybe it will work out. Okay, so this is the movement panel items. Alright, I think it should work like this. We only need to change a few things in code. What was that, Waro? Anyways, so we got the panel, we got everything. It's time for us to go back to the code, and this time we go to the UI control, which is a gigantic script with how many lines of code? Let me see, because I am curious. Alright, this has 2,634 lines of code. Yet!
Hey molegato. Gaming_Electros has a message for you. It says, "Am I allowed to shamelessly promote a friend on your Discord if they have a Twitch stream for Frog Unplanned? Also remember to save."
Absolutely, go ahead and do it. I always love when people play my games on stream. I never thank them enough.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Where a Duck. It reads, "Uh-oh. Stinky."
Hey, yeah, you don't even have nostrils. Alright. So, next thing, just cleaning up while thinking. Alright, so we want to go to when we open a BAM panel. Current document, and I want to search for Bob. Set Bob. Now, what was it? What was the name? I forgot and I saw it 5 minutes ago. Select bank subpanel. Okay, there we go. This is our method, and as you can see here, we check what panel is. Good thing I didn't change the order, because we're referencing the index in here. Okay, so this one is for talking. What is this one for? For crafting, I will add it in here. And let me check the index of everything. We got main, equipment, shop, craft. Main is 0. This one is equipment. So this is what we want to copy.
Hey molegato. Poly has a message for you. It says, a horse walks into a bar. The bartender asks, hello, do you want a beer? The horse responds, I think not, and promptly disappears. Now, admittedly, this joke only makes sense if you are familiar with the French Enlightenment philosopher, René Descartes, who famously said, I think, therefore I am. The horse thought not, and therefore wasn't. But if I had explained that first, I would have been putting Descartes before the horse.
That's got layers. Absolute onion of a joke. Alright, so this panel is panel number 5, just like Mambo. Alright. So instead of calling this update ban equipment panel, we will call clothes panel. It doesn't exist yet. Instead of this one, clothes menu. This doesn't exist yet. So we will start by adding it. We'll add it over here. There we go. So we can keep using it. And we will add just the clothes to this menu. And unequip clothes. There we go. Which also doesn't exist, but we will go bit by bit. As the art? Not really just code. Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to make things work. Okay, so I do this. And about the camera, we will see later on. Because all of this is visual and first I want this to work.
Hey molegato. Poly has a message for you. It says, the joke I wanted to post was too long for the chat.
I am sorry. That one was amazing though. Alright, so I got this, and I go to this method, and I will do something similar. Just way simpler. Wait, this one is for the button, this one for the kitten, so yeah, over here. There we go. And I come here to the equipment. I will copy all of this so we can just change it. There we go. So let's go with this. Let me see, first thing we get is the label for the current item, I think. Let me check what is this exactly. Image level. So it's here and it's here. Okay, so this is the top. Let's just make this visible so we can actually see what it is. Alright, so we changed this to the name of the item in case you are hovering this. Which makes sense. I think we will do the same for clothes. Now this one, however, we don't have this. We will do the same, but for clothes. There we go. And we can hear there we go. All right. Will Twinkle be able to VLG in the game? What is VLG? I may be an old fart. Okay, so we get this, and I want to get the main costume. Maybe instead of having 3 specific blocks, we want to have an array, or maybe just one. For now it's just one. Okay, there we go. And it is great equipment, but instead of one, let me see. Where was this that? I want to know what was the food and what was the clothes. Because I think the 4th one is the food? I'm not sure. Backwards long jump. Oh no, sadly he doesn't get that one. I know the technique, I just didn't think of it because of the, you know, of the cycles, the acronym. No, let me see. This should be 3, I think. I will look for food in here. Food is 3. Okay, so it is 4th. It is 4th, and the costume is 4. Okay. So we get the 4th equipment slot, and this is our costume. All right. So we get to only change one thing, which is the costume. So I don't think I will need any of this. There we go. So there we go. Let me see, what is... Yeah, we got all of this, okay. Got all of them. Okay, let me make sure that I know what I'm doing, because this is a complex script and I don't remember half of what I did. Okay, so we got to select and deselect. Okay, so instead of this one, the equipment name label, it is this one. With this line, we are just telling it to change it back to clothes when you deselect a slot. This is the navigation, the move, and we add all of this, okay? So I can like pick all of this and just add this over here. Well, not really. I cannot add this before it is added. It needs to be over here. There we go. So now we are adding the select and deselect entries for the events. We are adding what to do when moving around, which is just making a sound. And now we change the show. Oh, hi Kalolis, thank you for the raid. Welcome Raiders. Hi Silejan. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, here... Oh, thank you for the follow, Sai. Let me see, what is year 1 in this context? Where did it come in here? Yeah, we are just getting it from equipment. Okay, so this is just clothes. This is costume. There we go. Ow! How come?
I've got a good joke for you. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time.
That's a funny one. Oh, we got an animation. I always love when we get those. The little C button. Ah. Alright, so we got this, we got the icon. No, we want to change the Galbats and everything. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Galilei. So basically, we are now telling it what to do. It's going crazy. Now we just make it, change it to the name. Same here. What is this text instead of equipment? And now, instead of this is this one. There we go. Alright, so now we should have actual navigation in that menu. And also, it will call, let me see, oh, thank you for the streak. Let's know. I don't understand the question again. Did you just use all of those redeems? What do you mean, that I added the animations as redeems? Because I thought it would be funny, I think. No, this is not equipment slots. This is clothes slots. There we go. Let me see. Oh, the Raiders. Okay, sorry. That's... okay, that makes sense. Sorry, Yagi. Intense red burning, yeah. One day, Suna. Those are goals. Now, how did I actually equip things in here? Let me see. Because I already got... this is the equipment one. Panel items, this is the template. And the template doesn't have anything, so it's when we fill the thing. Okay, so this is updating the menu, but it's not filling the item thing. That we do in this one. Here we add this and we go and set this method. So I go to this method and I will actually copy this. There we go. And add it here. Okay. So now, instead of unequipping doubles, this part we don't even need, because there is only a single slot. We set equipment, and the slot is 4 always, and it's the item that we got. And we again do update, clothes panel, clothes slots, there we go. This should work already. Okay, time
I've got
to
a good
test
joke
it.
for you. I was going to tell a time-traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it.
Alright. 300 EQ jokes today, yeah!
Yo molegato, drink some water.
That's the biggest joke of all, hydration. It doesn't make you laugh, it makes you happy though. Alright. So this should actually work, is the thing.
Hey molegato,
As soon as I
Code Relish has a message for you. It says, Yo molega yo molegato why yo.
Yo. So we got the panels in here. Let's see. But we haven't assigned this yet. So we have to assign it. This actually goes in here. This is the template. And this is equipment. So it's this equipment. There we go. Alright. So now, let's try this. Let's see if this works. And we can like polish the way it looks a little bit later. Oh, of course. First bug that is that I forgot to disable the panel by default. There we go. No panel should be active by default. There we go. In fact, it should be disabled too. There we go. You'd be surprised how a little searching in Google could turn jokes. Like, I got like a bunch of them from the internet, and I didn't even read all of them. Alright. So this is our items, we got all of these. This works. And now let's come in here and see if everything explodes. Let's see, we got clothes, we got nothing, and we got an exception, of course. Let me see, what is the exception? Alright, so it's in here. Oh, because it's setting the quantity, and we don't have quantity set up in here. So what I need to do is make sure that we know if we got quantity. So we check for it, and if quantity is not null, then we set it. There we go. This is in the code for filling the items in a menu. I love this song too. Like, how come with Digimon we got such bangers? I went through the soundtrack for Digimon Storytime Stranger to see if I could add a few songs. I think I picked 3 of them, but they are not in the playlist yet. I haven't gone to download them. Alright, so first bug fix. Let's see if there was another hiding behind. Alright, this seems to work. But something is not wrong, is not working in here. Because we are not getting to the items in the panel. Let me think, let me see, I think maybe... Yeah, this one is on equipment menu slot button, and we need one for the clothes. Hi Dream! And let me see, we got... Oh, thank you Fazlo, hi! Let me see, what's the name? On equipment menu slot button. Okay. This is the method. We copy this and we add it over on equip clothes. On clothes menu, and here we got this one. Alright. And here we go. So we get the slot index, which is only 4 for now. Alright, so now here in the clothes we will add the right call. And close. And this is 4. And this one we don't need. There we go. Now this should work, actually. So there we go. Clothes, and I got this icon. And I can go and equip this one. Or this one. Santa dress, there we go. This one. And silk dress, there we go. And it works, okay. Although we are getting an exception. Again. And it is in here. Equipping a slot +1. Oh, so it shouldn't be. No, I don't understand. Why will it go to 1 more? Doesn't make sense. Oh, +1 because the back button was first. And here it's last. Okay, I see. So this is just the way it goes. Let me just check it real quick. Oh yeah, it's +1 because there's this image first. Also, it's +2 this time. Okay, so this is actually +2. So it shouldn't make a difference, now that I think of it.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking water, as you know, thank you. Let me see, what is exactly the issue here? Major reference must set to an instance of an object. And it's a slot 1. Oh, because this should be a slot 4. That's the thing. There we go. Alright. This is the 4th slot. Because it's for clothes. And it was still called slot 1. Okay, let me see if Unity works. Okay, there we go. So this is slot 4. Didn't take any ibuprofen today. Thank God I don't have a headache. Not taking them willy-nilly though. I actually wait until I got pretty big headaches. Don't want to rely on them too much. Alright, there we go. Third time's a charm, let's try again. We go to clothes, and it's already not working. Let me see, what is the problem this time? Oh, because it's getting a slot 1. And it's a slot 4. There we go.
Oh no!
Small things, small things. Let's just wait for Unity to load and try again. Alright. How come this is failing again? I thought I had changed that. Oh, because I forgot to do it in here. Let me see, is there any other slot 1 in here? Okay, there we go. Absolutely correct. Let's know. Oh my god, 20 seconds already. Unity, what are you doing? Completing domain my ass. Alright, 30 seconds. Trying again. What do you mean completing domain again? Alright, there we go. Okay, now it's not exploding. But I got to select one, and I got the Sant address and go back. And we are getting another exception. Which one this time? The first line we were having issues first. Why? Oh, because in the equipment we were calling it. Oh, hi, Spicy! Welcome here, happy to see ya! Been a while since last time. What are you doing? Alright, so. Easy fix. Just vibing. You know what? That's absolutely fine and absolutely amazing. I'm so jealous right now. Just vibing seems ideal. We are working on a custom system for Twinkle right now, and what you are seeing is just me being a total ditz when it comes to coding. This should be a slot 3. And this... Cannot I change it? There we go. So now we should be able to change the equip costume, but it shouldn't show yet on the model. That we will do with another method. Oh, hi Copper, happy to see ya! So basically we got all of these. And we're still getting exceptions. Which one this time? I seriously don't know what is the issue here. Why is slot +1? Oh, because we start at 0. Is the fourth one. So it should be 5 instead. Okay, I did it completely wrong, is the thing. I don't know how to count forward and backwards. It should be a slot 5, not 3. Because we are starting at 1, not at 0. So all of this is slot 5. It makes sense, we got 3 normal slots and the fourth one is food, so this is the fifth one. Alright, and this one is still selecting 4, which is right. Let me try again. 27th attempt is the charm.
That was too soft.
And now it works, not exploding. There we go. Now this is still not doing anything visually, and that is what we will do next. So we got the Twinkle extension script, and here we got a cool method that we are calling at start, which is item start setup, and I will create yet another just for costumes. Costume setup. Thank you, Copper. Alright, so now what we want to do is change the mesh of the body to the one specified in the current costume. But for that, first we need to find what the costume is. So let me see. How did we do that last time in here? Okay, so we get game progress.get equipment, and we remember it's the fourth one.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking water, you got it, buddy. Thank you. Judge a true winner in here. Okay. And this gold was inventory item. Alright, so we get the item first. And now we want to get the costume. Okay, so this is costume item. So we get the first one by default. If we don't have anything, we just get the default clothes. And now we scroll through all of the costumes in the list. To get it. And if the item name is the same as the item, then that means that our current costume is this one. There we go. we go, we get the current costume, and now we want to actually apply it. But you know what? I want to also disable the items. You've got to breathe some hair. You don't have to tell me. Though now I am breathing in manual mode, which is not ideal. Okay, so what we do is for each of the costumes, we disable all of the items that they activate, and now we activate only the one that we got. Actually, we can just copy this. There we go. So we activate the objects, and also we want to set the mesh. Current costume dot body mesh. There we go. And this we need to actually create. Let me see. We got energy, visibility, more components. I think I will add it like over here, the first thing. Models. Skin and mesh renderer. Body mesh renderer. There we go. Oh, but we don't have the mesh in here. We have it in a filter. Okay, so mesh filter. There we go. Alright. So we got this. And if I come here to Unity, it loads a whole lot of time again. There we go. And in the prefab for Twinkle, we have this open, and we will just... Oh, I cannot add it. It is a skin mesh render. Why cannot I change the mesh? Oh, share mesh. Okay. Share mesh. There we go. Because it's like the same situation as with materials. We share materials and local materials. Okay. So now I can go again here and assign this over here. So now, by default, Unity should, well, not Unity, Twinkle should look the same as always. This will be our first test that things work, because the method is being called at the start. And we got an error and the glasses are not there, so we fucked up. Let me see. What is the problem in here? For each data costume, if item name, which is a string, is equals to the costume item. Okay. Oh, that's because we don't have a costume equipped right now. It's the thing. Okay, okay. So we need to make sure about that. There we go. Now if we don't have anything equipped, we'll just default to the normal clothes. Alright. Trying again, as always. Also, no, you are not supposed to have this much health and this much energy in the game. Okay, now she looks normal, so this works. What we want to do now is when you exit this equipment menu, we want to also update Twinkle's costumes. So I will come here to UI control, and we do this. Instead of this, we go to costume setup. There we go. So whenever we update the clothes menu, Twinkle will update her costume. Now is when we will be able to change Twinkle's clothes, and we can start just by polishing the menu at this point. But first, let's see if this works. Trying to make an ocean material in Blender right now. Oh, that is an interesting project. I hope it goes well. Feel free to share how it works in the Discord. Okay, so let's equip the Santa dress, and then we exit, and there we go. The only problem is the glasses are still visible. You know, that's a small issue. Let's change this to the silk dress, and this works too. So the only problem right now is that the items that they are supposed to activate and deactivate, they are not working. So let's go back to code, and let's see what is not working in here. We get the current costume, and we are deactivating the object and activating only in the current costume. So this should actually work. I don't know why it doesn't. Is this set correctly? It's supposed to be. Maybe, oh, maybe this one is actually controlled by the animation. It is, that's the problem. The animator got the glasses too, and that means that, you know, it's actually making them visible. As we can see here, if we go to animation, let me see, I have this menu is painful, but we got mercy blinking here, and as you can see, this is activating and deactivating the glasses, and that is the reason that. But hey, this shouldn't be activating the game object, it's just the renderer, so that's not an issue. Or maybe it blocks it anyway. We'll just test by removing it from here. And we'll try again, just to see if that's the problem. There we go. Nope, doesn't seem to be the problem. The glasses are active, and if I disable them, they stay disabled. Okay, so there's nothing that is activating them constantly. Okay, I see. So the problem is not that one, which means I broke the animation for nothing. Actually, it's still here. That doesn't seem to be the problem. Okay, so that's not the issue. It must be something in our code. Let's see, if we don't apply it, if we don't activate anything, it just deactivates things. And we will get a list of the things we are deactivating. There we go. Sonic Car soundtrack is just so good. Alright, testing. Alright. So it is actually activating it for some reason. All of them are deactivating it, but then it comes active again. And it's not this code that does it. Interesting. So how do we troubleshoot this one? Because this is tricky. Something, and we don't know what thing is it, is activating the glasses. So I got this code, this dummy code here. Who is enabling this? And this could help us. Whenever this object gets enabled or activated, we should get an stack trace. I just got enabled. Twice even. Okay. This got enabled. But I don't get a further stack trace. This one, however, is... Okay, because this is the default one. Okay, so I clear. And actually I will make this so you can see the console. And we equip this one. And it's got enabled. In the UI control. Okay, when we equip something, okay. And it doesn't seem to be enabling it because it's already enabled. Okay, I see. How many outfits are planned? There is not a specific number for them yet. I'm just adding whatever I find funny for now. Now let's just try this. I disable it. And then I come here and equip this one. And I got enabled. When exactly? In this. Oh, when we get from the menu, this is when it's happening. When we exit the bank, it activates all of the models, and that includes the glasses right now. Because I am making Twinkle invisible when you enter. Okay, so now this is a little bit trickier, but shouldn't be too complicated. That one will be fun. I will possibly add a few funny shirts. So what I will do is we do this, and then we do the same thing again, but instead of the model objects, we gotta get what is the current costume. And from this we get the activating models. So let's go to the Twinkle exception, Winter extension, where is it? I will start closing things. Oh, thank you for following, Dingelly. Okay, so we will have the costume, get current costume, with this, and here we go, current costume equals. You know what, I don't think we even need this. There we go. I just need to come here and make this variable not be a local variable of the method, but a private one. There we go. And now this is set up and we can actually get it with this method. So here activating objects. There we go. And when we enter, we actually do the same thing, but false. Alright, so now we should... Oh, thank you. Hi, Cillian. Happy to see ya. Doing dress fears in the game? Not really, because those costumes won't have any gameplay effectiveness, they will be just for show. You get equipment with effects too, but that's invisible. So you are not locked to look a certain way when you do something, which will be cool. Alright, so this is done, so we will try again, and now loading. Alright. So we got the glasses because we are with the default clothes. And then we come and get the Santa dress. And it is still enabled. Why? Oh, because I forgot to remove this from the normal item list. See, where is this? Yeah, here, model objects. We remove this one. And we only got the body, the hair, the head, and the UFON. There we go. No, the glasses are not considered any of these. It will be fun to collect all the that's absolutely true. I want to make some available in shops, some hidden in the map, and some just like rewards for missions or something like that. Okay, so now we go here and we get the silk dress. There we go, we don't have the shades anymore. There we go, it works now. Which is amazing, like no errors, not at all. We can now like remove this component. Revert this. And we go to this, and we don't need this debug line. There we go. Some cleanup done. Now we want to actually make Twinkle visible during the costume changes, and we want her to pose near the bank and change her costume so you can see her. So let me think. For that, first we need to add to the bank thing, another point. We got this position, and this will be Twinkle Boss clothes. There we go. So Twinkle maybe will be over here, looking in that direction, maybe. Or maybe, you know what, let's just move her over here. There we go, Twinkle comes over here, and Babs should be in her normal position, maybe. So Twinkle needs to come a little bit over here, and a little bit forward. Alright. There we go. And just to make sure we know how everything looks, I will add this model over here as a reference, and I will add another Bab here. So this is how she will look. Okay, so this actually needs to go way lower. This is 0. Other than coding, but hey, do you know what? That's not as impressive as you might think. Okay, so it looks cool over here. We do this just to have a reference because it would be cool to have the camera looking at Twinkle like this. Okay. So we come here and this one, which is the camera, we will have this in here as a little preview. We will create another animation in here. Let me see. But it is important to select this in here so I can create the animation in the right folder. Bandcam clothes. There we go. And I will copy this. There we go. Alright. So I want to actually move this to a point that we see here. Twinkle. And Twinkle should be on the right side of the screen. Maybe Bob is there in the background. With something like this. Yeah, I think something like this works. So we copy this over here. We got the animation. And we can go here and just remove this couple of dummies. There we go. Alright. So with that done, we go back here to the UI control and select band subpanel. We got here the close one, and this is the visual thing. Okay, so we changed the cam index, which here in the camera. Let me see. This one is 4, so it should be 5. There we go. Alright. So we set this to 5 and we fade back to, let's use the default animation for now. Or you know what, let's get a cool animation for Bab, because we got a few that are pretty cool for her. Let's see here in the animator. This I can just make small again. Maybe the pose excited one. Alright. And the Bab position index should change also, because it should be the first one, 0. No specific animations, and now we want to actually move Twinkle there too. So let me see. We got a character in here, right? Let me see. That many positions? 6. And we want to do the same with rotation. There we go. What are some of the biggest inspirations for Twinkle? Oh, if you mean game-wise, of course there's like an infinity of platformers from Mario Odyssey, which I haven't really played though, by the way, but I just like a lot of things in there. Of course the classic Crash Bandicoot, especially to Insanity and more open ones, Spyro, of course Spyro, and Ape Escape, and A Hat in Time too. And of course I cannot skip mentioning Demon Tides, which I want to play soon. I only played the demo, but it's just so good. And of course a little bit of Sonic Adventure too. And you know, that's for the general platforming gameplay. But for the other stuff, for the files, for the buys, for the thing, it's just classic anime. Like I love anime. I was a nerd when I was a kid, so I love a lot of classic anime, and I love Loom, or as it's also called, Urusei Yatsura. Sonic Adventure 1, the first one, the one in which you actually had hubs. Switch is this, and it's actually 3, not 6. Hey, come on! I love the original Sonic Adventure. I don't know why this is indented wrong. There we go. I love that. It was so cool. They remade it a few years ago. I haven't seen the remake, partly because I'm afraid I won't like it as much as the original. So yeah, we are not like moving both of them to their correct position. We want to also show Twinkle. So what I will do is add this marker in here, and I want to turn this into a method that we can call from Twinkle extension. Maybe near the bottom where all of the general methods are. Let me see over here. There we go. So I do this. And I do this, and here it's visible. And that means I can come back to this menu and just go with the Twinkle extension dot set visibility false, and not do any of these anymore. And here I just do the same, but with true. There we go. Oh, absolutely, there will be. Like, I got it designed already. I designed it months ago. I designed it like almost a year ago, I think. It will be so cool because it won't just be like a two-piece like loom. It will be a full-blown set with boots, with a jacket, and with a seat only design in the back. It will be so cool. If we were faster with implementing this menu today, I was planning on making that model, but it won't be possible. Today we are just coding and making it work. Maybe next week. Okay, so now we got this, and we here want to make it true, so Twinkle becomes visible. On any other, you know what, this one I will in fact move over here because I want to be able to reset it for any other. Let me see, what is this? This is if the checkpoint is not null. Okay. So maybe over here, and this is equal to let me see this. Twinkle visibility. Okay, so if we are in the close menu, Twinkle is visible, otherwise she is not. Okay. Let's try this, let's see how it works. We should be able to just see Twinkle over there and update the costumes in real time. Oh, of course. Little bit of a problem. I forgot that this camera shouldn't be active. Why is it active though? Oh, because it's active in here. This should just revert. There we go. I forgot everything. Every single time. I always forget everything. My brain is mush. Here's some crunchy static nouns every now and again. I don't know. Could they be my keyboard? Like something like this? It comes pretty high in the microphone. You let me know if this is what you are hearing. Okay, clothes, Santa dress, and this is not working. This is showing the wrong camera animation. Okay, so let's go back to the code and see what's going wrong. My brain is just not very good. It was bad from the beginning. Okay, so if we are here, the camera index should be 5. And does not mean that we go to the close
Hey boss.
animation.
Incoming message from Copper Mustache. It reads, "Do not worry about the safety regulations in the gamedev mines. There are none.
Okay. Okay, the problem is we didn't save the animation correctly, apparently. The close animation. Oh, maybe I know what might be happening. Let me see. This is the main one. And here in the equipment we got the wrong animation. Okay, okay. Easy to fix. Like this. I copy this. Go to equipment. Paste it. Paste this. And here in clothes, I don't need this one. I copy this and paste it here. Huh. Okay, I think. How come is this not updating? This is the right one. Why? Why is this not? Oh, I see. Okay. This is a bit of a problem. I will have to remake that animation. But
Yo.
whatever.
Little Norwegians has got something to say. It goes. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What a lovely gal you are. Platforming and jump so high. Defeat that evil one-eyed guy.
Okay, so we will just rotate this over here, maybe. Make it visible. Add it over here so we can see. And I will add some models. There we go. So we can see her. And there we go. Alright. So now we can actually come here to the camera again. We are in the clothes one, we are saving. Move this over here. Maybe something like this. And here I paste the same, we are still in clothes. Okay, so now I can just revert this part. And I can get rid of the dummies. There we go. And now we actually try again and see if this works. Nah, I haven't got a bigger villain in there. But things are not always like they seem. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so we come in here, straight for this. And now she shoots. Okay, the problem is she is not animated, because as you can see the time is paused for everything, including Twinkle. Bob is the only one that is not. Okay, so I will... Let me see. How do we do this? We have to change Twinkle's animator to animate in real time. So how do we do that? Let me see. Closing things. Here in Twinkle exception. Maybe we go to update and check if we are in the band menu. And then wait animation. Skate on ice. Let's grab. Okay, so over here. How do we check if we are in band menu, current band menu? Maybe. Yeah, this seems to be the way. Update mode is equal to unscroll time, else normal. Alright, so now Twinkle should be able to animate during the clothes menu. She's just like not pausing or anything, it will be the idle animation for now. Oh, different antagonists bringing their own style of music. That is interesting. The music that you hear when the bad guy comes up is his music, not Twinkle. That is not a vocal track, it's one of the many loops that you can hear. So they will sound different. But especially during boss fights, and this is like a deep dive on something that I haven't shown yet or talked about yet. Twinkle will be singing during boss fights, just songs about the boss. And there we go. Alright, this is cool, this works. Cool. Next thing I think we should change it so that you never get to select these buttons for now. Like this will just show what the current costume is. So will you just like select buttons in here, and also whenever you select one, it just like makes Twinkle make a pose. I think that could be cool. A robotic copy of Twinkle, that's cool, that's cool. I haven't thought about that. I didn't think it would fit Twinkle. Because, you know, robots are people in this setting. Like, you meet a lot of robots, so you cannot just make robot people just willy-nilly. There is some morals, there is some ethics in that. But it's interesting. I will think of something about that sometime.
Let's look at the
Okay, so this is cool. This works. Alright. Twinkle. Maybe a mimic or something. Okay, so let's change how the flow of equipment works. In that menu. Because I want to select the first item. So let me see. Here in the UI control, when we do this, on the clothes, we update the clothes panel and we add the buttons and we enable one of buttons. So right after this I should,
This is most disturbing.
well, we should actually enable them and select the first one. How do I do that though? Oh, absolutely saving. We should make this return a button, I think. There we go. First button is null. And after this, if first button is still null, first button is equal to new button target component button. There we go. And then we just return first button. Alright. There we go. So
Hey
we
boss.
get it here.
Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads,
Unselected.
the stream has been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Users and streamers are reminded to unshrimp.
Unshrimp everyone! You heard that! Okay, so now we should be able to just get the first clothes to be selected first instead of the slot. And now I want when you... Let me see... When you get
Yo
equip
molegato,
something...
drink some water.
Drinking water, you got it! Hi Diga, happy to see ya! How's it going? We are working on the clothes equipping menu for Twinkle. The custom system works. So we'll simply not select anything in here and not do any of this. But this is for the slot, this is okay. It's here when we equip things. we don't select the button. We simply don't. We keep selecting the close button. So that means that we cannot access the back button, is the thing. We'll see. Maybe we can just go up in the menu. Okay, moving here to the bank, and of course the animation is not updating, we need to work on that too, and we are on back. Okay, so this is not working exactly, but this part is. And we can move up, which is great. So, few things. First off, let me see, to the view. Hiding all of the things that we don't need. There we go, and we just make this visible, and we make this visible. Okay, so this back button right now is only at horizontal. It should be automatic, so we can move down. And this shouldn't be a button. Should be just this. And the frame is not visible at all, and the icon is, there we go. And this is black, okay. So this should still work, but we want to be able to select this instead of the other things. So let's go and do that in code. Okay, so this is not working, the select of button B. So we did this, class B in here, and this waits a single frame before selecting the button. Hi Polity! Happy to see you here. Okay, so we should be almost done with the mechanics. This menu should be easier to navigate than the equipment one because we don't have slots. We only select the costume. Okay, and we're still in the back button, why? I want to select this, I want to select the default clothes by default. Okay, so this is not working. Enable inventory buttons. Maybe we could get the button from here. Because at this point they should be there, is the thing. If your name is molegato, it's an interesting version of you, not in ways. Nam Topocat. Maybe! Who knows? I know I have an evil doppelganger out there. But he's got a different name. Someday you will get to see him. So let's just debug for a bit. Let's see if we are actually getting a button in here. And let's see if this works. Almost done today. We are getting default clothes, but for some reason this is not selecting this. We're not selecting it again, are we? Oh, we are getting the first one in here. Okay, okay, I see. I see. Okay, so this is a problem, but I think we can just add an exception in here. Dog, Grafton. Or actually, I think it shouldn't be a problem. I think we can fix it outside of code, actually. Hi, really chubby panda. There was the static again. Oh, strange, I didn't hear anything. Maybe it's speaking something from the background. Maybe it could be a water faucet or something. In any case, what I will do here is... let me activate out of this so we can see it. And hide some stuff here, hide the UI. Let me think. If I move this first, the button in here will come first, and so the code will select it instead of the back button. Alright, so let's try this. Also, I really love your username, really chubby panda. That's so cool. Okay, clothes, and now we are cooking. Now this works the way I want it to work. There we go. Alright, so only one thing to do, and that is to animate Twinkle in this menu. So we'll just have to add a little bit of code and select a few animations. So let me see, we go here, and in the Twinkle extension, we will select a few animations for this. Let me see, waiting, effects, costumes, maybe here. We get a list of poses, and we will have a method over here. Let's retain teleport, get item over here, public void. Change equip pose. And we get one at random. We get a range. Range from 0 to the length of this array. In 10 and in dot play pose -1 and 0f. That means it will play the animation from the start every single time. And now we can go back to the UI code, and when we start this menu, the close one, we go this one dot change quick pose. And we will also do the same thing on here. There we go. Alright, so now we just have to set a suitable list of animations for Twinkle. Let me see if Unity stops loading. And let me see. Alright, so let me see. We got a few that we could use. Like, this is a cool one, but the air poses are maybe a little bit too exaggerated. We got some dances, so maybe she could dance. But those are used for other things already, so I will try to look for something different. Because we got a lot of poses for... Oh, of course, we got the portal poses. All 4 of them. Those are perfect. So let's start with that. Portal pose 1. There we go. We got 4 of them, so I will add them all. There we go. Let's see, what else do we have here in the poses? We got pose calm. I think pose calm is a good one. Actually, I think we will see them faster in here in the animator. If it doesn't bug out, is the thing. There we go. There we go, let me see. We got pose calm. Maybe pose jiggle. Or pose it's nothing, I think. Maybe also pose wave. And pose point. Clap face too. Yeah, I think those work. Yeah, we will go with those. So now, technically it should work. If we go to the menu again, it should show her like doing a little animation. Also, thank you for the comment, let us know. I love this track too. There we go, clothes. Santa Claus. Still dressed, and she's doing the same one. Sometimes. I think this is pretty cool. Maybe the camera should be a little bit different, but I don't know, I will work on that at some other time. She's actually changing her facial animation too, which is not something I had thought would happen, because it happens with some poses. Okay, I think this was cool. Well, thank you, Lesson. I think we did a good job with this menu. Oh, and she goes, okay, this is a problem. We can fix that though, it's easy. We go here to this one. And here after this. Let me see, we don't have a public animator in here, but we will have one. There we go. And we just call this over here. So when we exit the menu, we just go back to normal. So tired. This stream became a little bit long, but I think we can be proud of the feature. Like, it's like 90% done. I only have to tweak a few things and it will be ready. Okay, so let's just try this again. Okay, clothes. And yeah, it works now. Also, the expression is not working, so I will reset that too. We enter expression in here. In fact, I will do this here too. So that way we are not going to carry over the expressions from one animation to another. Okay, just testing one last time and we are done. Very productive stream today. Okay, Unity, come on, 15 seconds, 16 seconds. There we go. I hate that Unity needs to load for basically everything. Like, change a little bit of code, Unity loads for 30 seconds. Want to play the game? Unity loads for 30 seconds. Have a long text list? Well, every time you start typing, it will be 1 second. There we go. I think this works very well. And we are back to normal with our selected clothes. Just going over here doing crazy parkour. Static noise attack. I wonder what that could be. Oh, I also changed a few things. Now that I mention that I think about it. Like, those nodes now look a little bit different. I like them a little bit more now. They are easier to see. Also, if you stomp on an enemy normally, you bounce off, but if you use this move, you don't. So that's pretty cool. And also I made it so that if you get this item, this transformation, you can go over spikes, which will be its main use in levels. I think it's pretty cool. And also it lets you do some crazy stuff in here. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, so this has been a lot of work today and I am pretty proud. I also thank you everyone for staying with me all this time. I think what I will do now is go to the just chatting scene. There we go. And I want to show you yet again Twinkle's trailer to cap off today's stream. Because it's such a bopper, because it's something I'm so proud of, and because you like to dance through the little tune. So yeah, enjoy! Hi, Danta, you just come right off your ending. Could you enjoy the bopper? Though? Such a good song. There we go. Alright. Seriously, thank you everyone for being here today. We are going to raid Johnny. Johnny is doing art. Ow! So I am super curious about what he's working on today. And so what the hell? Wow, hi! A goodbye box is not a thing. No, seriously, see you all in 2 days in the next stream, see you in the Discord, and have fun on Johnny's stream, okay? Say hi from me. Bye!